Did you hear the very shocking news about Ren Skincare closing down? Very, very shocking indeed. I suppose that will mean that you don't get to see the Ready Steady Glow tonic anymore in advent calendars, but I dare say they might still get rid of, old samples. But very shocking. I don't know why they closed down like that. I think, the post-COVID world has been very, very different from anything I've known all my life. Very, very, lots of changes in the beauty industry. I liked Ren actually, despite the Ready Steady Glow tonic being everywhere. I've complained about that a lot. It's around the corner, Advent calendar season. The only problem is that I'm actually traveling until mid-July. I'm actually, that is my sort of early summer vacay, and I'm actually going to a vegan conference. I'm looking forward to trying lots of vegan food and meeting fellow vegans, fellow plant-based people and so on. A bit of my tribe, as it were. But as a result, I may be a little late with Advent calendar posts. But anyway, this year is going to be a wreck because my antihistamines are making me sleepy all the time. And I'm drowsy even now. So things are a bit wonky. But I'll do my best, I promise. Anyway, June empties. So I had 50 products to finish up for the rest of the year. Let's see how I have done in June. Eyeshadow palette. No, I haven't finished every single pan in here. I've just hit pan on 2 of the shades here. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and very, very popular. This is the palette that sort of changed the palette game and made every single brand release an eyeshadow palette every other week. Until then, there were iconic palettes before. There were the Urban Decay Naked palettes before this. There were the Balm Nude series and so on. But this was a sort of watershed moment for eyeshadow palettes in terms of frequency of launches and everybody, coming out with a new one each week. So I've had it for a long time, and these 2 shades I've actually hit pan on. So I am counting it as one product that I've panned. I probably may never hit pan on this burnt orange, for instance, or this fuchsia, because, if I am wearing bold eyeshadow, it's going to be multi-cream. I will probably hit pan on this one next. Other than that, and maybe this one for the inner corners, but I don't see me hitting pan on that one. Other than that, I don't really see me. Maybe the taupe shade. This one. The others, these, no, I'm not going to hit pan on them ever. Because as I said, bold shade, I'm going to reach for multi-creams. So that is one product. Will I repurchase this? No, I'm done with these generalized eyeshadow palettes. Multi-chromes, yes, and very, very nude shades, yes, that's it. Now, compact Shiseido Sheer Mattifying Compact. My shade is 040, Ochre 40. As you can see, I have hit pan on that. This is a refill. The OG Compact is still there. You pop the refill out and put in a new one. Sadly, they have, as is the case with anything I like, discontinued this product. So I do have 2 more. After that, I will have to find a new touch-up compact. Foundation sample, Paul and Joe foundation. I know, very cute little sample there. Paul and Joe foundation. Did not really like it. I thought it was too watery and the finish wasn't very good, but the shade was all right. Somehow I had expected Japanese foundations to be a bit oomfier, a bit more like the tier one from Korea. So, won't be repurchasing that. Now, perfume. This is the Jasmine perfume oil from the Glam Guru beauty box back in the dark ages, people. Pre-COVID era, can't even remember those years. Perfume oil, my first experience with perfume oil, all you had to do was dab with your fingers after pumping it out, and the smell of the fragrance lasted all day. The only problem was that, it's raining heavily. Sorry, my light's going to be wonky because it's absolutely pouring down. The only problem was that the smell was, the fragrance was that of baby powder. I don't mind baby powder. I'm not going to say old granny or old lady smell. No, I like baby powder. I like old granny smell. I like them all. As long as it's not unpleasant, I'm all right with it. And I don't really like gourmand overkill, which is what we're seeing these days. Gourmand overkill. That I don't really like. And I don't like Baccarat Rouge. So yeah, sue me. Tastes different. So they actually had a sandal version of this, which I liked much better. I absolutely loved the sandal version. The fragrance lasted all day, even after you laundered your clothes, so they came back from the wash. You could still smell a bit there. But the problem is, even if I want to, I can't repurchase. Everything's shut shop. I wouldn't know where to start. Now, skincare. Etude House morning gel cleanser, one-shot morning gel cleanser. This, I think they were trying to do the Good Morning Low pH cleanser from Cosrx. They were trying to sort of dupe it. Sorry, that one was nice on my skin. The only problem is that now I don't do actives. They're too harsh on my skin. So I can't do that. This one was gentler, but I liked the finish, the texture of that one better. I felt it cleaned better. Anyway, I will be repurchasing that either. Toner is next. GHC Elastin Collagen Fresh Lotion. Not bad at all. Japanese toners. I'm actually, the lotions. Japanese lotions are actually toners, people. Korean lotions are actually emulsions. I know it doesn't really make that much sense. It is what it is. But Japanese lotions, whether it is Hada Labo or GHC or Kikumasamune, they're incredible. They're very, very good. They sink in so well. They hydrate so well. They plump up so well. I don't know if you can see, I feel my skin looks better with it. So I don't know if it actually contained or, increased or improved the state of collagen and elastin in my skin. Let's hope it does. But I will be repurchasing this once I put a dent in my stash. This is something that I will be repurchasing, people. Now we come to serums. The Ordinary Alpha-Arbutin applied on a bit of post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation that I had following a bit of acne, monthly acne. All gone now, completely empty. Will I repurchase? No, still have the last one left. After that, won't be repurchasing. Better products out there. Now, this one recent from the Sweet Care Advent Calendar. People, Bioderma Hydra Bio Hyalure Serum. Very nice. Not as nice as the Hada Labo Rich Moist Lotion, which contains 5 different molecular weights of hyaluronic acid in order to penetrate at different levels. And that's as cheap as chips for 170 mils. This is only 30 mils, and obviously is a lot spendier, but it's not too bad being Bioderma, but not as cheap as or as affordable as Hada Labo, by no means. So obviously I will stick to Hada Labo for my go-to hyaluronic acid in future, but it was nice to have a bit of a change, try a new kind of hyaluronic acid. It wasn't bad, decent, hydrated all right, no complaints at all. Dealt well with the flakiness or dry patches. Decent. It's just that Hada Labo is a lot more affordable and I feel it packs a bigger punch. Face cream, Dr. Dennis Gross Marine Collagen Cream. Not bad. There are better ones out there. This wasn't too bad. It's better than the Algenist ones. But I liked this more than the Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream, people. Sue me, I liked this more than the Elemis one. Are there better products? For face moisturizer, I prefer CeraVe or even straight up Vaseline. I don't love this, but I like it more than the Elemis one or the Algenist one. Will I repurchase? No, too spendy for what it does. CeraVe's cheap as chips. Straight up Vaseline cheap as chips. So I won't be repurchasing this either. Lip balm by Terry. I know, tiny little sample. They're very cute. Shouldn't, swallow it by accident or something. By Terry Bomb de Rose lip balm. I hate lip balms that come in jars or pots because, I get my fingers. I hate getting products on my fingers. You have to go wash and I'm lazy. So I won't be repurchasing this for that reason. Was it alright? There are better lip balms out there. Straight up Vaseline's even better. Won't be repurchasing. Wasn't, that impressive. Eye cream. Skin Icelandic Relief Eye Pen. Hang on, let me open that. Yeah. This is the kind of product that you twist and the product comes out, which made it quite convenient to apply in the under eye area. The only problem is that I felt it didn't do much. The Sana under eye cream, that's a Korean brand, that's a Japanese brand, people. And the Sebamed eye cream, those two work much, 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 much better for me. and they're a lot more affordable, so I will be sticking to them in future. Hair care, Love Beauty and Planet Argan Oil, a conditioner, not bad. I like Faith in Nature more than this. But, it wasn't bad. I feel that these two brands are very similar in terms of, they're both cruelty-free, they're both vegan, they're both made of 100% recycled plastic and so on. And, the contents, no phthalates, no parabens, no dyes, and so on. So I feel that the aesthetic is very, very similar. The sort of MO is very, very similar for both brands. Faith and Nature conditioners are a bit looser, they're more slippery, they have more slippage. So if you are conditioner washing, CO washing, as I did, it's a lot easier to work with. However, if you like a thicker conditioner, Love Beauty and Planet is the way forward. I like both. I'm alright with both. Depends on the purpose, really. I have more products from both brands. Bath and Body, 2 products, both from Bath and Body Works. The first is a lotion, Dark Kiss. I don't like the lotions because A, you need more product. The hydration doesn't last as long. And you get less product. This is only 220 mils. This is 236 mils. This is the body cream. This is Dream Bright. And Dream Bright is actually Sapphire Berries, Night Blossoming Orchid, and Crystallized Vanilla. I got straight up vanilla, people. And Dark Kiss, I am actually repurchasing the body cream version of this. This is black raspberry, burgundy rose, and dark vanilla bean. I liked the fragrance, it's just that I don't like it in a lotion form. So I am buying the body cream version of this. This one I won't be repurchasing. Wasn't too impressive. So that's 14 beauty products that I have emptied in June. And that leaves me with 36 products to get through in 6 months' time for the rest of the year. And please stay tuned to see how I do. Do let me know what you have emptied, what you think of all these products, if you've tried any or any recommendations, or just say hi. I promise I will get around to replying to comments. It's just that, my antihistamin's making me terribly sleepy all day long. So that's all from me for today. Thank you for watching this video. Please give me a thumbs up. Please do hit the subscribe button. Please do ring the notifications bell. And I'll speak to you soon.